What's up, shitheads? Let's talk about the layout of 1122 King Road, which is the residence where the quadruple homicide of 4 University of Idaho students occurred on November 13th, 2022, exactly 13 days ago today. 1122 King Road is a 2,295 square foot residence that has 3 stories featuring 6 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. It has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom on each level of the home. According to the property records for the house changed ownership on November 9th, 2018, and as a result was fully renovated in 2018 going into 2019, where they updated the kitchen, remodeled the bathrooms, and installed newer flooring throughout the house, removing all carpet. It appears from the online listing that the rent for this home was around $2,495 a month, putting rent at around $500 a month per roommate, not including additional expenses. It was also said that this property is considered to be one of the top off-campus housing locations available, and it's a very sought-after home for college renters that want to live off of campus but very near to campus. So let's get into the floor plan of this house. The first floor we know housed the 2 surviving roommates. The first floor had the main entrance into the home, which was secured with a keypad lock that residents would use a key code to enter through. The key code lock on the main entrance to the residence is something that has been heavily discussed, and it's something that even the victims' families have commented on publicly, stating that the key code to get in through the main door was not something that was a huge secret. It was not... Well, frankly, they just said that other people knew this key code to enter the residence. It wasn't like just the 5 roommates knew this key code to enter. They made it pretty clear that an abundance of people potentially had this code, and without a doubt, others knew the code to enter through the main door on the first floor. Once you entered through the main door to the home on the first floor, the first bedroom on the first floor is located to the left, and the first floor is also where the residents would park in the gravel lot located directly outside the front door, which is visible out of the window in the front left bedroom. You can also tell that the stairs leading up to the second floor go over the entrance of the front left bedroom on the first floor, placing the front left bedroom on the first floor directly under the living room on the second floor of the residence. In between the bedroom on the left on the first floor and the bedroom on the right on the first floor is the bathroom located on the first floor, and the bedroom on the right side of the first floor also had a window that looked over the parking area located right outside the front door. Once you take the stairs from the first floor to the second floor, you immediately enter into the living room. Once you reach the top landing of the stairs, immediately to your left is a sliding glass window, and next to that is a corner nook shelving unit where we know from social media posts is where the roommates had their TV located in the living room. To the right of the TV and on the same wall as the corner nook area where the TV was placed is where it appears from social media that the roommates had their couch situated in the living room. Once you were at the top of the stairs, if you turned right, so directly across from where the couch and the TV were situated in the living room, you would see a hallway that led to the bathroom on the second floor, as well as the laundry room and one of the bedrooms located on the second floor. Now, if you go back to the living room and you're standing in the center of the living room, so you have the couch and the TV to your left, and to the right, you have the hallway that leads to the bathroom, the laundry room, and one of the second floor bedrooms. You have an entryway right directly in front of you. And if you take the step down in that entryway, to the left is the second bedroom on the second floor. Directly in front of you is the stairs that lead to the 3rd floor, and to the right is the kitchen located on the 2nd floor. In the kitchen on the 2nd floor is one of the sets of sliding glass doors, which we have all seen plastered on the internet. If you were to enter the home through those sliding glass doors, immediately upon entering, directly in front of you to the right, you're going to see a window as well as a bar table and some stools, which we can confirm from images online, both posted by some of the victims that show the interior of the house, as well as photos of investigators on the scene, which also verify that setup for immediately when you enter those sliding glass doors in the kitchen. One thing that I want to note is if you were to enter the home through the 2nd floor sliding glass doors that enter into the kitchen and turn around, so from the inside of the home looking out, you can see the back patio, but you can also see that there is a little walkway, so to speak, and that leads up to a parking lot. That parking lot belongs to the apartment complex next to their house. You have probably heard about investigators, quote unquote, searching the wooded area around their home. Well, that quote unquote wooded area is really just a tree line that runs up the left and back side of their home and separates them from the apartment complex to the left, as well as the parking lot associated with the apartment complex. But from the kitchen, it's clear if you look through the sliding glass doors from that vantage point that there is a walkway that leads from essentially their back 2nd floor patio up to that secluded parking lot. And you can even see cars peeking out through the tree line or quote unquote wooded area when you're looking at the house online. I bring that up because I think how the perpetrator or perpetrators left the house is of great importance, and that perpetrator or perpetrators was able to leave the home without being noticed. And I think having that little path through the tree line to the parking lot is something that stood out to me and might be of significance. It also unfortunately means that someone could park in that secluded parking lot and have a clear vantage point into their home through the sliding glass door, both on the 2nd floor as well as the 3rd floor, and the person would be able to sit in their car and see into their home, but have the protection of the tree line from really being noticed that they were doing that. It also means that a perpetrator could have potentially parked in that parking lot and had a quick access point to get in as well as out of the residence without really being noticed. But back to the kitchen. Once you were to enter through the sliding glass doors on the 2nd floor into the kitchen, to the left is the oven, dishwasher, and sink with a window over it. The sink is connected to a pipe that is seen in images running from the back of the kitchen exterior wall along the side of the 2nd floor exterior wall and leading down to the 1st floor. Images online have circulated featuring this pipe and what appears to be drops of a dark fluid coming out from underneath it, showing on the cement foundation of the home. This image has sparked both rumors and debate as to whether or not the dark fluid seen in the image is blood leaking from the 1st bedroom on the 2nd floor to the exterior wall of the home, or if it's just a leaky pipe and the dark fluid is some type of rust. Now, in the image, it does look like bodily fluid dripping down the exterior of the home, but I'll say this, I've never seen that in over a decade of studying crime. And I'll say this, unless there was damage done to the wall or the home just wasn't built very well, the bodily fluid would presumably have to go through sealed baseboards, drywall, and insulation because this is an exterior wall, and then the exterior siding of the home to then leak onto the foundation. But that's neither here nor there for this house tour, so let's go up the stairs that lead off of the kitchen up to the 3rd floor. So once you start to climb the stairs curve as you climb, and you enter to a landing area featuring a window at the top of the stairs, which looks onto the 3rd floor balcony. Directly at the top of the 3rd floor landing is the 3rd floor bathroom in the center. To the right is the 3rd floor master, and to the left is the 2nd 3rd floor bedroom. The 3rd floor master bedroom features the 2nd set of sliding glass doors that exit onto the 3rd floor balcony. The 3rd floor balcony, which extended above the sliding glass doors on the 2nd floor, which led into the kitchen, creating an outdoor living space below on the 2nd floor, did not have stairs that led to the ground level, making the sliding glass doors featured in the 3rd floor master bedroom the only legitimate way to enter the 3rd floor balcony. Now, yesterday, November 25th, ISP spokesperson Aaron Snell allegedly told a reporter that it was believed that the potential suspect came through the sliding glass door. That signifies that the point of entry was either the sliding glass door in the kitchen or the sliding glass door in the 3rd floor master, which I assume might have been left unlocked because there was no access point to that sliding glass door other than the bedroom. And it would make sense that there would be a false sense of security that it would be okay to leave that door unlocked because there was no way to access that door other than the bedroom, and due to that, I can see someone leaving that door unlocked. However, I think that most people presume from Aaron Snell's statement that the perpetrator or perpetrators came in through the 2nd floor sliding glass door in the kitchen. However, he did not specify, and therefore we cannot rule out the possibility that it was the sliding glass door on the 3rd floor featured in the master bedroom. And again, like I pointed out earlier in this episode, from images online, it's clear from the sliding glass door in the master that you can clearly also see the parking lot belonging to the apartment complex behind the house that the tree line separates them from. And in the image, you can actually see a car parked in the parking lot with a direct view into the master bedroom through that sliding glass door. The 2nd 3rd floor bedroom did not have a sliding glass door that gave access to the 3rd floor balcony, but it did feature a large sliding glass window to the balcony, which would be easy for someone living in the home to slide open and then hop out onto the 3rd floor deck. It's clear from the layout of this house that it is very segmented. It's also clear from the property records and the floor plan of this house on file that this house has had a facelift or 2 or 20 over its time on this earth. And for those people that are struggling to understand why the roommates that survived didn't hear anything, though that point has never bothered me, I hope that this helps you understand that the house was incredibly segmented and it would make it hard to hear things that were going on different levels of the house based on the floor plan alone. Additionally, as far as the floor plan goes and helping us better understand the circumstances of this quadruple homicide, again, the 2 surviving roommates were on the 1st floor of the residence. It is believed, based on what police have released about the circumstances and the 911 call, that the surviving roommates found a roommate, singular, on the 2nd floor, and they believed them to have maybe passed out and that they were unconscious. So they summoned friends over to help assess the situation, which led to the ultimate 911 call and the discovery of the quadruple homicide. We have no idea who they discovered or in what state that they discovered them. We just know from what police released that it sounds like they found one singular person and believed them to be unconscious. And it's also being speculated that Ethan and Zana were on the 2nd floor, which is kind of weird because they said that they believe that the victims were potentially attacked in their sleep, but the roommates, it sounds like from what they've released, found only one singular person initially when they entered the 2nd floor of the residence, which, if that's true, kind of throws things off for me a little bit, because it makes it seem, based on what police have released about the 911 call and the circumstances, again, that they found one singular person, but they also stated that they believed that the victims were attacked while they were sleeping, which would signify or imply rather that the victims were found in the bedrooms or in their beds. And if the roommates only found one singular person when they initially entered the second floor, I don't know how, if it was the level that Ethan and Xana were found on, how they would have been separated or why they would have been in different rooms. And then it's also being speculated that Maddie and Kaylee were on the third floor, which, based on social media posts, it does appear as if Kaylee had the third floor master bedroom. Again, not confirmed by police, so I don't know shit about fuck, but that is what's being said currently. All in all, I hope that us going over the layout of the house helps better give you an understanding of the circumstances that went on that day, how the two survivors could have not heard what was going on, and it also gives you insight into points of entry as well as potential points of exit, and it gives you an idea of what the perpetrator would have had to go through to maneuver their way throughout the house and make these brutal attacks. And on that note, that's it for this episode, and I will see you guys on the next SHITuation.